Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and wearing a somewhat matching purple shirt, we're back with more Final Fantasy XIV Dawntrail, my MSQ journey. We are down to the last about 16 quests or so. We'll see how this shakes out. The previous one had a lot. a lot. Now we move on to quest number 84. A comforting hand. Wilkelmot wishes to do what she can for the people of Solution 9. I've been thinking. By wearing regulators, the people of Alexandria had been spared the fear of death. That's because the device not only resurrects you, it also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over, I can't imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they would still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them, but where is she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them. In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So while Kafsiwa... Hold on, I have a reading for this. Wait, it's Kafkiwa. Yep, we're good. I actually wrote it down. Because there's been a break since last stream and recording session. So while Kafkiwa and her crew tend to those with physical injuries, let's seek out those whose wounds are emotional. Understood. If you and Bay want to concentrate on Trueview, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. All right, everyone. We'll meet up in the back room after. It still seems wild to me that we're essentially doing these little quests with only a little over a dozen quests remaining. We haven't even gone to the final zone yet, which is pretty bonkers. Oh yeah, I've been attuning off stream and off recording. I've been getting these done in the background when I've been hanging out on Discord. This last has to be locked behind MSQ progress for this zone, so. Oh, I shoved my hand in her face. Whoops. It's over? I'm still alive? Oh, thank goodness. It makes no sense. What right did the king have to destroy our lives like this? Give us back our peace. Leave us out of this damned war. Want no part in it. Just want peace again. You know, that doesn't always last. Because some people are broken. Thank you. I'm all right, I think. Say, you were fighting with Queen Sphene, weren't you? The rumor's true then, that Her Majesty isn't a living person, that her actual body is elsewhere in the cloud or some such, and she uses a special power to appear before us? I always wondered why the Alexanders never questioned her true nature, but now I think I understand why. She personally fought to protect us. It's enough for me to know she's a worthy ruler. It doesn't matter what she is. To fight for her people is proof of her dedication. To fight for her people is proof of her dedication to her people. Whatever she may be, she is our queen. Every time I keep seeing a lot of this queen talk, my brain instantly goes back to Beast Wars with Inferno. Yes, my queen! His big lower jaw flapping. The big ant Decepticon. Sorry, Predacon, my bad. Got my giant space robots mixed up for a moment there. Never have I been so scared in my life. I died in an accident before, but it was nothing compared to this. To be killed again and again and again was a living nightmare. And King Zerolja was behind it, you say? Since he suddenly appeared, he's done nothing but good for us. He thinks only of war. Oh, he's done nothing good for us. Little less Dixia. He thinks only of war, ordered more soldiers to be produced, and now he unleashes them on us. He's no king of mine, he's a murderer, and someone needs to make him pay. Zerolja must answer for his crimes. The false king must be ripped from his throne. Amen to that, brother. We'll get him. We'll show him 1-4. We'll give him the old 1-2, buckle my shoe. 3-4, slam the door in his face. He's gonna be a trial boss, I'm assuming. So we'll get there. Wait a minute. Oh, it's only over here. I went the wrong way. That's right. Whoop. Whoop. Right here? Yeah. Hello, Melancholy. I was scared of my wits when the machine started attacking, and I'm still shaking, but seeing you makes me feel better. Thanks for coming by. Been in the back room. Yes, indeed, Mr. Purple and Yellow Hair. Managed to seal off access routes on all levels, and the remaining soldiers should be contained now. We couldn't have done it without you and yours out there fighting. Thank you. Hello, Galulja. Big triple dot. Yo, where's everyone else? No one else is here.
We've helped those we could in Solution 9. We're now looking to send people to the other levels.
Seems things are somewhat under control, while Alizé and the others are still out there. Couldn't help but worry about Galulja.
He hasn't uttered a word, and a small wonder, given his ordeal.
I'm gonna talk to him about everything. Bright as he is, there's no use hiding it. He'll eventually find out, and it'd hurt him more.
Very well. Above all, he needs to know that he isn't alone. To make your own child suffer so, I cannot comprehend the heartlessness.
Leave nothing out. Neither what's happened, nor what's still to come. Hello, little blue lizard boy.
Are you all right, Galulja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
That's...
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
I'm sorry.
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Listen to me, Galulja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear. What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Golja? Take a look around.
You have us, Golja. All of us. We'll be with you, through thick and thin. You're not alone. You'll never be alone again.
Poor little guy. I'm sorry I didn't listen and follow you, but I wanted to stop my father and maybe understand why he did what he did.
They had been keeping a lot inside. Both Galulja and Wuklamat.
For some of them, it's been way longer than that. Technically, for us, only been about a week. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week. You should get some rest, Galulja. You've been through a lot. I do feel a bit sleepy.
There's a room in the back you can use. Did you take Galulja there?
I will. Thank you.
The things I would say to Zorolja as a mother, I better not get started. Instead, let me thank you. We couldn't have gone through this without you and yours. Until the others return, you ought to take a rest while you can. It isn't over yet, after all. You could prepare for. Otherwise, feel free. The back room.
What's going on with your face?
A fuzzy image, you say? Is it still happening? Well, it's an old worn thing. It's bound to have a few hitches. Nothing to worry about, though. We'll have a meeting to discuss our next move in a little while. So, until then.
That's not what that means. Most likely, not what that means. Pretty sure it's not what that means. There's a back room in the back room? I guess there is right there. Well, I guess not. Really? Where's the... Oh, right there. There's a door, I guess. A door over there, too. The back room's got a back room. Oh, there's our last Aether Current. We on to quest 85. Unto the Summit. Kafkiwa wishes to hold a strategy meeting.
Had enough rest, have you? Then let's round up everyone.
I just stood here and walked around a little bit. I didn't rest at all. Was I supposed to rest? Wait, what were the instructions again? How does this work? Whoa! It's like a Star Wars meeting. It literally is a Star Wars meeting.
Through your confrontation with him, Zeroja bade Wuklamant to come to the tower's summit. Problem is, the elevators have been locked down due to the state of emergency.
We've been working to lift the access restrictions, but frankly, it's not looking promising. Are there any other ways to get to Zerolja?
We believe so. As you know, Solution 9 occupies Everkeep's 9th level. The summit, meanwhile, is the 12th.
The map appears to be cut off. While the King and Queen's residence is believed to be located there, the details are highly classified, hence the lack of map data.
We do, however, have reliable intelligence concerning everything up to the 11th level.
What is this place?
This is Origenics, a facility where souls are separated and refined for use.
Or Origenics, maybe?
The process begins at the base with the extraction of souls from regulators and fiends. Those souls are then transported up to the etheric separator, where they are cleansed of memories. Finally, they are packed within soul cells for distribution.
12 for Fend. They've recreated the process by which souls are broken down in the ethereal sea.
An affront to nature, I know. But ethical discussions must wait. The salient point is that the facility extends vertically from the 1st to the 11th level. Now, if Zeroja intends to strengthen himself with people's souls, as we strongly suspect,
The facility will be operating to process and transport those souls directly to him on the 12th level. In order to reach Zerolja, we make our way through Origenics.
precisely. As the facility sustains the Alexandrian way of life, security will be extremely tight. But if you are willing to brave the route, we'll back you up as best we can. What say you?
I think it sounds like dungeon time. Goes without saying that we're going.
I never had any doubt. I'm coming too. You'll need guidance on site, and this body makes me best suited.
Hold it. Before you set off, I have to ask. All this time, you've known that Sphene is an endless, haven't you?
We have.
Why didn't you tell us?
Honestly, it didn't seem relevant to the matters at hand. More complicated to explain than it was worth, and a distraction from our efforts to deal with Zorolja. Speaking of which, we should get moving. Those who are sallying forth, we gather in front of the tower.
So quick to change the subject. Probably because she is also one. Or at least a robot version.
We count on you to provide support from here, yes?
Of course. Yep. She's just a bunch of memories in a robot. That reveal's gonna happen probably after the dungeon, I imagine. Yep. I need to talk to you about... Never mind, it can wait. Lest you wonder, I have no objections to remaining here. Someone needs to keep those in Tuliolal informed. Best of luck to you. Let's keep our minds on the mission now. Other matters can wait. We'll provide all the support we can. Please be careful out there. I'm glad me weapons were of use in the battle. But at the same time, I wish we didn't have need of them. But wait, I haven't used any of your weapons. We're supposed to have a weapon from you right now? Mr. Artifact Man? Where are the weapons at? Ain't no artifact weapons here until 8 months from now. Where the first stage happens. Speak with Kafkiwa in front of Everkeep. Oh, okay, sure. I'll just... Kabloomy. Because we're probably going to here. I'm assuming. Wonder how packed this next segment's going to be. Considering we're on the last 15 or so quests now. Goodness. The summit of Everkeep. Finally, we shall see what the clouds conceal. I'm coming too, of course. It's what I've worked so hard to be a part of. Spoken with Alphino. Apparently, the dragons came to Tuliolal's aid. Yes, they did. Zorolja is no king. Not anymore. For the sake of Tuliolal, or of the world, we must put an end to this madness. This and also his madness.
All present and accounted for? Excellent. We make for the summit in one push. This will be a grueling climb. So see to it you spare no preparation.
Heritage found. Aether current attunement complete. It's like, yeah. So we've got every zone but the last one, which is the last zone to the top. Is the City of Gold the last zone that's on top of Heritage found? But the portal also leads to there? I don't know. No idea. We'll find out. Next, we move on to quest 86, the Resilient Sun. Kafkiwa wishes to take you to the entrance of Origenics. Origenics, I think it's just that. I want to say like Oregenetics, like organic genetics, but it's just Oregenetics. Want to add more sci-fi to an already very sci-fi word.
The entrance to Origenics is located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach it by water. Come, we head to the pier at the Drift Downs.
Yep. My son, I will see you later. We're not doing fates right now. doing some of those last night. I mean, by some of those I said I did like 3 or 4 more, I guess. It's going to be a bit of a fate grind in the future. That future is not right now. I thought those gate was going to open, and I was like, wait, it's just open in the middle. Remember to read the dungeon description before we go in. And I took back off that horrible other gear, so I should be fine. Although for whatever reason my portrait is like this now. Hold on, I gotta reload it. What the heck? Portrait's like disabled right now or something? Something's going on. Well, it doesn't really matter. It's only gonna be me and NPCs, but I changed my gear and then I changed it back. It didn't do anything to my portrait, which was kind of strange. We just have to make our way up. Seems nice and straightforward to me. We're going to ride that oversized container, are we? Don't worry. You won't watch me mewling over a little seasickness. Not anymore. A facility for processing souls. As distressing as the very concept of it, I confess I'm curious to see how the technology employed. Yeah, to see the technology employed. Visibility is quite poor, but let us trust in our allies to ferry us safely over.
We'll now explain how this mission will unfold. Origenics takes delivery at specific times. It is at one such time that we will enter the facility aboard the hover cargo. Kiluswa here will pilot the vehicle, so you only need to sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back room will create a diversion, so we can steal inside. After which we'll make our way to the summit, striking down any foes that bar our path. Easy, yes?
I think she is malfunctioning. Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. That we will. Anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shale to keep them informed at all times.
I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready.
Indeed. What's the dungeon's name? Origenics? Origenics.
The hover cargo was borrowed from a reforger friend. She was relieved to hear that Galilja is safe.
With the danger passed in Tuliolal, we can fight without worry. Kona has done his part. Now I must finish things here. I expect that Alexandria's military might lies with Origenics. We must be prepared to meet with fierce resistance. Zorolja cannot be allowed to cause any more harm. I'll do my part to stop him. With his invasion force defeated, Zorolja has turned on his own people, killing them to empower himself with their souls. He now awaits Wuklamot at the summit of Everkeep, and if you are to reach him, you must fight your way through Origenics, the facility for processing the souls of the departed. Guided by the members of Oblivion, you and your comrades sally forth for the grueling climb to the roiling storm clouds above. Well, okay. Then we have Booklamot DPS again. So I guess who's sitting out? Maybe Alizé this time? Or we have Booklamot tank and we double caster with Picto and Graha's Black Mage. Yeah, maybe Booklamot.
Let's get to it. I
This
stand ever ready.
I won't let you down.
and this. We had Kryla didn't join us last time, so I'll change it up just slightly. Our only will stick all the way up to 680 with this one. Origenics. Oh yeah, my portrait did break. Oh well. Let's go, friends. Ah, yes, the Iclopses. Double caster goes boom. I mean, triple caster, but really normally not included in that. These are thick boys. Song though. Both moths getting blasted. Damn.
Back off.
Quickly into the freight elevator. What Kafkiwa said there. Little diversion did the trick. Let's push straight to the middle level. There should be a freight elevator further in. Use it to head up. Thank you, Bill. So these cages are going to open.
Take that!
Wow. It's like EDM with a choir right now. I'm for it. Oh no. Maybe if their abilities don't hit the cages, it doesn't break them open. So many regulators. They all used to belong to someone. Oh, these are all just boxes of... Wow. Just crates and crates and crates. Information terminal. Row upon row of names are shown on the terminal display. It appears to be a list of those who were recently, quote, taken to the cloud. Might Namika be one among them? Be among them? Give me transporting regulators. Oh! Herpicarus? Herp? It's Herp? Herpicarus? Herpicarus. Weird monster bug fiend thing? What the heck is this thing? Wait, fight on the elevator? That's cool. I was gonna do something. Oh, smashes them. That's gonna hit me. Yep. And again. Oh, am I dead? Yep. That's quite the weird. I'm using like trying to follow the NPCs too. Kind of feels like I just stand back in the middle and just move left and right. Because the explosion hits awkwardly like behind the smash down, so I wasn't expecting it to hit behind itself each time, but now I know.
If I may.
So yeah, I think it doesn't hit super far away. Yeah, see? So then safe will be here. Nope, that was incorrect. Wow. It's got like weird sporadic patterns that are not based on mirroring the previous pattern. All right. Very interesting. Is middle safer then? Because it kind of goes in like a big C shape. It's almost like a Savage mechanic though, because it doesn't even show you where it's going until it lands. I can't move out of it in time. You just know where it's gonna be, which is a Savage mechanic. What's like middle dodging look like if you dodge away from each side? Just like this. Yeah, and I guess that works. Oh, same side twice. Wow. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily go in order. Same thing again. Looks like it still goes behind it even to a degree, see? Huh. Very short timing on the follow-ups.
No holding back.
Now we... But it looks like you just dodge out far under is pretty foolproof. The problem is if you have to run back and forth each time. Good morning. What? Wow. Okay. This is the level 99 dungeon. The boss's first mechanic killed me twice. Not sure what this stuff's gonna look like, so. Not the best camouflage now, is it? An illusory wall? Really? An illusory wall in my Final Fantasy XIV?
If I may.
You're heading to Majul now? Oh, okay. To the lower part of the forest, right? If I recall. Trust NPC tanks take so much random damage. I guess it's just consistently they just take damage because they're not always mitigating like a player would.
Try this!
Oh. New materia. Looks cool. Just more, the filigree has more intricately woven itself around. Double information terminals. All right.
Back off. Now I'll show you.
Wonder if all the bosses are on elevators. All instructions in the processing manual must be strictly observed, as we have charge of the realm's most vital resource. Actions resulting in damage or loss constitute a serious crime. First stage, extraction. Mixed ether, comprised of both memory and soul, is extracted from regulators and transferred into the stabilizing tank. As hastened extraction increases the risk of damage, the rate must not be adjusted except in the event of an emergency. got big Hojo's lab vibes going on in here, am I right? Priority observation subject. Identification number 161127. Name Namika. Physical cessation age 86. Citizen memory erasure complete. Corporeal disposal complete. Aether extraction complete. Aww. I actually made Wooklamot say her name in reaction to reading that. Up we go. According to our data, this is where souls are stripped of memory. Second stage, separation. Mixed ether is put through the etheric separator and divided into its soul and memory components. Soul ether is then conveyed to upper Origenics or Origenics for final processing. The memory ether to the meso-terminal route and location classified. Unless expressly specified, the memories of fiends are discarded. Memories of fiends are discarded. Gotcha. According to Ellen Yeshba, what? We continue through here. All the kabloomies. Triple offensive caster kabloomies. Get him, Cryo. Bonk.
Try this!
Anything else randomly spawning? Nope. Imagine it's a boss around the corner, but all the spell effects. All these damn rings and stuff. Not actual gear. Okay. The Deceiver. Visualizing all turrets and support units. Engaging hostiles. Increasing sub-weapon output. Oh. Yep. I've seen these mechanics before. Support units initiating cover fire. Active camouflage operational. Are the camouflaged ones the ones that are going to shoot? Or all the way around? The camo ones do not. Okay. They really have embraced like putting ads in dungeon fights now. So we're gonna see ads in raid fights, I'm assuming. Turrets. Only one side. So it's the ones that are solid fire. Icky, icky. They got pushed way out of range. So like way over here, goodness. Or I guess back there would have been fine. Boss fight ads cannot be stunned though. A little bit of lag there.
Allow me.
Well, this boss was way more straightforward with its patterns of mechanics than the first one. Bit of a design disparity between boss 1 and boss 2. And this is kind of a nasty room wide, but oh, but you do want to get okay. That's what I was testing. Does that push you all the way out? And it did. So you want to get hit against the corporeal ones, the ones finished teleporting in. That was a duplicate green of all the items. Of all the items, I get a duplicate green. Won't be comfortable. Where are we going? Oh. This is weird. Ah! Oh, is there no armor here? It's only accessories? Oh. So it's where you get your accessories to go with your artifact armor? Is that what it is? So you get accessories here, but then don't wouldn't some of the expert dungeons also drop accessories too? Because you'd go like artifact armor to this or artifact armor or something else for accessories, and you do the trial. Well, trials. One trial is right side, one trial is weapon. I'm getting blasted. I don't have aggro on anything. Still getting blasted though.
If I may.
Yeah, this has some big Shinra vibes. This part of everything. Got a lot of like Shinra Hojo's lab kind of vibes going on. Yeah, because I've gotten earring, ring, materia. Third stage, purification. Separated souls undergo thorough cleansing for the removal of residual memories. The purifying light is harmful to organic beings, so utmost care must be taken during the procedure. Even the slightest contamination may lead to memory and personality disorders within the user. As such, each and every soul must be cleared using the precision detector. Having completed the aforementioned process, a soul may finally be made available to the people of Alexandria. Your efforts are essential for the functioning of our nation. We thank you for undertaking your duties with diligence. Suddenly, 2 more dudes.
If I may?
Now I'll show you.
A facility for researching souls. This is where they research the use of feral souls. The aberrance is reminiscent of the Allegan Empire. Oh. Ah! Iborgs! Ow? What did I get? Did they just like AoE attack? I got bonked? I think I got bonked when I walked in. Whoa! Hypercharged glower. Or glower, however it's supposed to be pronounced. Experiment log 216. Subject Ambrose. Experiment sees a soulless body infused with multiple souls, including those of beasts, via a prototype multi-regulator. Subject currently behaves within the parameters of a living person, but displays advanced symptoms of personality breakdown and destructive tendencies. This is all but certainly due to the overdominance of feral souls. Yet, while the subject possesses phenomenal strength, it cannot be reliably controlled, rendering it unfit for purpose. Future experiments must focus on imposing loyalty and obedience. So, a raid boss? This is the pull that Mr. Happy was talking about, but it's not very fun. Also, it appears to be enhanced with Electro. That is quite the adamantoise. Just got the Squid Game mask on. No, Cryo. Ugh. She got squished.
Now I'll show you.
This guy is just thick for thick's sake. I mean, it is an adamantoise. I feel like I should be doing more mechanics than just stomping, though. Like, why is it only stomping? It doesn't have, like, jets or lasers or things coming out of it. It's got, like, big jets on its back. Seems a little underbaked. Just big tanky mob to be big and tanky. The helmet looks crazy cool, though. All right. What's the bouse? Ah. Oh, it's Ambrose, the Undeparted. That's just Eden? That's just some weird other reflection Eden. And that's the model, right? That's literally just E1. What the heck? Oh God, his aura. It's so very wrong. Focus cryo. It's time to fight. Yeah, it's definitely the E1 skeleton for sure. Oh, it talks? Filthy rebels, you will not reach the king. Okay. Is the wall death or a dot?
Take that!
It's a oh, okay. The psychokinesis. Oh, it's two of them. I thought it was just the one. Now, are these full HP mobs? No. I think my only issue with them adding ads to boss fights is that why can't they be stunned at all? I'll just stand with Graha. Oh, it only pushes once. I thought I was gonna conveyor. All right. Yeah, it's slashing though. Yep. It's gonna do a jump slam. Oh no, it just threw its spear. Okay. Okay. Okay, it was thicker than I thought. That's what I was worried about. All right. Niddle is safe. Being blasted.
Take that!
Here. Oh, immediately into drop AoEs? Damn. All right. A lot of health. Mostly because it keeps doing mechanics that turn off trusts, so they just do the mechanic and nothing else. Anything they have to get moved by, they just stand there for, so they just stop casting. That's why I feel like it has way more health than it probably does. Now we're doing the slashy slash thing again. All right. Same pattern. Okay, same pattern. Weird. Probably has different patterns, but I'm assuming it has like a high pattern and a low pattern. All right. Well, the first boss was definitely the hardest since it just like kills you if you get hit by the green stuff. These last two, this guy could use a little more something going on. I got the magic stick. You haven't seen a different pattern yet? Really? Oh, okay. Have you been spam farming it for accessories? Divine Caress, which is this. Yeah. That now, White Mage has an AoE 50 Yalm 400 potency bubble that lasts for 10 seconds. And when the barrier expires, it is then a 200 cure potency 15-second hot, which, just to be clear, is 25 more potency than even Medica 3. So, yeah. Divine Caress is juiced. Very juiced. And all the while, you have wings up, or temperance rather. So when you're under the effect of temperance, I'm doing 20% more healing potency and also a 10% DR on everyone as well. So they have a 10% DR with, as long as you like double click it, which is a bit of a potency loss, I guess. 400 potency shield with 10% DR. But that shield won't get adjusted by the 20% healing potency here. I don't think the hot will either. It does just say healing magic potency. So, whereas this is an ability. So it probably affects everything. I'd have to test to see if it does. Because if the hot gets an additional 20%, well, do we already know if it doesn't affect it? Okay. It's fine if it doesn't. It's still that strong. It's still quite strong. Yeah, not a spell. But then if you're in Asylum, if you put an Asylum up before all of this, which increases HP recovery via healing actions by party members in the designated area by 10%, I can give the hot and the shield 10% more. Yeah, Asylum would affect it. Yeah, for sure. So it's a 440 potency barrier and a 220 potency hot after it ends. That's in Asylum, on top of Asylum's healing, right? Like just combining the two together. But yeah, it's actually pretty nuts. Obviously they do desync 90 seconds versus 2 minutes, but yeah, it's a pretty wild bump in White Mage healing power. Very, very, very strong. Looking forward to using that. And here's the cool animation for it too. It only being 15 Yalms, I mean, it's a little bit shorter than Medica 2. Medica 2 is 20, so this is only essentially where the circle goes. Like here to here, essentially. But usually it's almost the entire side of a boss arena. Like 15 Yalms won't go to the edge. If this is the edge, this is 20. Yeah. But still looks pretty strong. Don't tell me that was. Wait, what did Graha say? And wait, Kafkiwa knew who that was? Seems the facility is secure. Don't tell me that was who? I'm coming, Zarelja. Let's press on to the summit. To subject people to such heinous experiments. Sorry, I had a little white mage, little white mage. Oogly there. Oh, I got healing. I got earrings. And that's just a solid 18 eye level upgrade. Just gotta put some crit in it. Slaying. Got the orchestrion roll. Anatomy of Existence. Nice. Probably a lowish drop rate there. Divine Caress is 1400 potency healing if the shield is fully consumed. What's that? Oh, in total, you mean? Yeah. The shield plus the hot, you're adding them together. That's not even factoring in the multiplicative 10% DR. Yeah. Because everyone's taking 10% less damage, and then everyone gets a 400 potency shield or 440 potency shield. And that could even be enhanced by like a scholar by another 5% if they put out their fairy buff, right? You could give it 15% more. It's very, very strong. Looks quite good. Quite good. Looking forward to that.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
Onward. Oh, we're in this room from the beginning of the... Yep. Okay. Look how many are empty.
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
Look! Soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage.
Although I have to go back and watch the other previous cutscene. If the lit up cell is occupied, I feel like they were way more lit up in the earlier cutscene when we saw this, and look how many are not. It could be the exact same background, but it's very dimly lit in here compared to how many could be in essentially a cluster. Like some of these are completely off. Empty. You know what I mean? Oof.
Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it?
Thank you, Alize.
Yet the light is out on most of these.
Yep. He took one.
Don't tell me he's already used them up.
Not like he needed to take the one off that guy's body, considering how many we just walked past downstairs. Literally thousands.
That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
Hi, friends. Yes! Finally! Well, they have to arrive because the trial's soon, I assume.
And Y'shtola Adestinian too.
It's the handsomest lad. And the best, handsomest lad, best boy. And to some, mommy, I guess?
Lest you wonder, all is well in Taral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
All right.
The backroom crew gave us a briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
God, you're so handsome.
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices.
Yeah.
I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
Right.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here. As you'll have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
With comrades of such caliber, we have nothing to fear. I gotta give him the fist bump, right? Lumber to the summit is just too meh.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time. Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us.
When a protagonist says something like that. Let's go. Big elevator. Or just in the clouds? What?
What in the world is that?
It couldn't be a void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the ones Aromas opened.
Okay.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then
Oh, goody.
Yes. In all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
The speculation must wait. He's here. There is a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother? It ends here and now.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path? Why was I born?
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolol. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight. For duty. For blood. For everything.
Yes, we fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote. I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
Everkeep. Now accessible. During this quest, and when using the duty support system, you have some opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. Some of his allies' roles will differ from those. Yes. Okay, so you can NPC them. And we're going to do that, right? Obviously, everyone's here. Because the top of Heritage Found is, or the top of the tower is just, or the Everkeep is just this? Oh my god! Holy crap! This track right now. Good grief. I mean, this whole top part is just nothing. We're in the clouds. There's a void gate here. That's like it. That's all that's up here. And this throne. Oh my god. This track. What is this? Known as the resilient son for the miracle of his birth, the first promise Zoralja was driven solely a desire to prove his worth. So it was that he embarked upon the path of conquest, but it led him nowhere save to an empty summit. Having failed to win the throne and surpass his father, he remains consumed by his obsession and has devoured the souls of his own people in a bid to achieve his ends. For the sake of not only Tuliolal, but the entire star, you must put an end to the struggle of this tormented man. Everyone is counting on us. We cannot lose, no matter what. strike down her brother for the sake of her people? Hers is a terrible burden, but she has us to help her bear it. Judging from his words, Zeralja will spare no souls for resurrection. He will burn through every last one to achieve his ambition. If Zeralja isn't holding back, then we need but return the favor. Thus shall we honor Galul Jaja. We helped Lamachit triumph over Zeralja in the right of succession. Even if Koana hadn't asked, it is our duty. It is our duty see this battle through. It is our duty to see this battle through. Zeralja will not rest until he has brought the entire world to heel. Must put a stop to him once and for all. Zeralja will require time to fully harness the souls he's absorbed. Ideally, we can finish things beforehand. Alright, Estinian. So it automatically swaps people into their roles because it's a trial. Everything looks fine. I'm healing with Alphino. Yep. Looks good. This song is insane. Everkeep. Oh, my portrait's broken. King of Resolve. Zeralja.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
This is Soken going through his Fanger and Phaser. Fanger and Phaser phase. Some of the effects that are currently on the music right now. A flanger and a phaser. Hard to say.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
Are you all right?
Double-edged sword, yep. He just gets stronger randomly throughout the fight, okay.
There!
More! I need more!
Hold still!
Every time he pulls.
Are you all right?
What visions are these? Out of my way! Is this my weakness given shape?
Are these like soakables? Oh no, they blow up. Oh, yeah. It's like, wait, are we picking those up so he doesn't get them or something? All right. Nope, they explode. Because of course they do.
Down with you!
Oh, Y'shtola actually greed maged there? She usually never gets hit. Because she can see the boss mechanics, essentially.
No limits will bind me!
Special eyes.
Be gone, along with my pitiful past.
There's definitely gonna be a phase 2 of this. Gonna turn into some like void monster or something. His HP's going down too fast. Swords again. Oh, moved GCD late. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. The angle that comes out at is, I should have just slid across. Yep. Oh. Oh, my lily is in the shot.
I am the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path. I trust only in myself.
Yeah.
It's mine, the ultimate power!
Well, that looks freaking wild.
This power is proof of my authority!
Oh, we're all just eating that? Okay. I didn't know if they were gonna fly out. Okay. That should be a donut then. Yep.
Try this.
So point blanks and donuts based on sword. Even smaller platform. Oh, all the raid wides. What in the hell? Did he like pull us into the void gate or something?
You're mine! My will resonates within reality.
Oh, that's cool.
Now I'll show you.
So the other side will happen next.
You cannot stop us.
Mine is the path.
You cannot stop us.
Allow me.
What the heck does that mean? The patterns that are up there, line nukes, but X's?
Fly, my blades!
Oh, they follow the... Okay, they follow the path of the... So here... Oh, that's gonna get freaking wild on extreme. I'm sure it's gonna do all platforms. All right, it's like a sword dimensional thing. Half room? No follow-up? Donut? Oh, point blank? Oh, point blank and a half room. I didn't realize. Okay. Oh no, still back here.
You cannot stop us!
Mine is the path.
Oh, goodness.
Fly, my blades! You're mine! No mercy!
Oh, I was off by one. Was it two? Oh, it's just back to back. Oh. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
This power is proof of my authority! Creation yields to my command! This will hurt.
You know, as
you'll not escape
sight reading and learning new trials, it looks pretty with all the spell effects on, but it's actually somewhat detrimental to have everyone's spell effects turned on. It's hard to see stuff sometimes.
This will hurt.
But it does look cool.
My will resonates within reality.
Yeah, so those swords are going to be crazy different patterns in Extreme, I'm imagining. So they'll have very specific, if not like one safe spot sometimes. If I had to guess.
I have you now.
Mine is the path.
You underestimate me.
Fly, my blades!
You basically hide in the farthest right or farthest left, because it always moves.
All is mine to make.
Wait, what? Oh, that one was double on that side? I thought it was
hold still
here. Oh, never mind. Thought I figured that out. Thought they only move one.
I will not hold back.
So they can move two. My bad. Oh. That's a donut. Notice his other sword too late.
Mine is the power!
The gloves are off.
Mine is the path!
I like how he actually became a two-head, but his second head is all chopped up and open. What a crazy design. Put this one. Do they always move two? This one.
No mercy.
Oh, it's just one. It's just multiple times. Saved wings for that time now that I knew it was coming. That was definitely the oh, those are dual tank busters? Oh yeah, one is an attack and one is magic.
Resonate.
V-Sync? Oh, it puts two of them in? That was risky. Oh, that's hitting me. Yep.
No mercy.
Again? Well, I don't really have any juice, so.
Are you all right?
Damn.
Evade this.
That's in and right. Might be out and left next. If he repeats. Is out and left. A little bit of Warrior of Light there, kinda.
Hold still.
Yeah, it's a double tank buster. All right, that one transitional hit was what got me for sure.
Mine is the power.
Very spectacle, very cool. Holy crap! Damn, I love that design. His feet are creepy, but the design is awesome. And he became a two-headed, but his second head was like blown out void scent neck. Still breathing. Ish. Brother used up all his souls as he said he would. He truly held nothing back. Trial? It's finally over. If only you had found another way. So it is done. His desire to surpass his father... What? Knew neither limit nor what? Knew neither limit nor reason. Is that the sixth zone above my head? What a crazy model. And he basically just became a void sent two-headed Emolja at the end there. All right.
Brother.
So, it is to be defeat.
Father, is that you?
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me? He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing. And so, I had nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. Would I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow? It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked a path of ruin. Unable to surpass Father. Or Ramachi. So much for the resilient son, the miracle.
You think Papa left you nothing? You God's damned fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
Hmm.
It's not over.
Yep.
Queen Sphene?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
How many flags did we get up to? 11? 10 and a half?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people. And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
Oh no, I'm so surprised.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you? No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkiwas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria And my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
Seven hells. Ah!
What is it?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires. Desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation.
This is the screenshot they gave us for Sphene, and it's not like the freaking end arc. such an absolute tease.
Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it. Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Wait!
Oh, Sphene.
Well. Sphene has potential to wreak unimaginable havoc with the key. We have no time to waste. That such a threat existed in another reflection. Then Emet-Selch bade you seek discovery. Was he aware of it? What you're doing is wrong, Sphene. No matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. This truly bodes ill. No sooner do we deal with one threat. Kafkiwa's vessel shows no signs of life. Mother? What's happened to you? Father? Yeah, body's gone. You god's damned fool. That woman, Sphene, was it? All likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. But how to go after her now? Kafkiwa might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let us examine it. With luck, it will yield some much-needed clues. The key to interdimensional fusion. It did not seem so wondrous a thing to me. What's the weather? Oh, liminality. Kafkiwa's vessel shows no signs of life. Yes. Kafkiwa said that she operates her vessel from afar. Could something have befallen her? The word Sphene spoke to your mother. Do they mean anything to you? Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. Yep. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. Then Kafkiwa is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself onto machines, Kafkiwa controlled hers remotely. Cat stuff happening off screen. But to me, they appeared identical in their existence. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When the ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So Kafkiwa was operating her vessel from the reflection beyond? But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then... I mean, we're all thinking it, I'm just saying it. Pirates. Kafkiwa is an endless too. The endless. Those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time, my mother was dead. She fooled us all. Sphene, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. Well, no. She loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source? Alas, Zorolja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she is willing to do. The people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphene has gone. I want to talk to her again, and perhaps we'll find Kafkiwa as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternative means of passage. I will look into it. Well, the Golden City Gate, as it were. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever we need to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise would be most welcome. We're going to go back to the gate, but we don't have the key to open it, so we can't even open it anyway. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to go back below with Galulja and get some rest. Not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on, Galulja. Wah. You too. You're more than done your part for now. So leave it to us. We all just did our part. Is it telling me to go get my artifact gear? Or to go do the last part of a role quest? It's more or less what this is. It's nudging you to go finish something, but we decided to not do role quests as part of intermingling to not derail. We'll do the role quest separately, of course, but I was living a life of excess, bound for an early grave. Then Kafkiwa came along. Though I was a complete stranger, she took me under her wing and set me straight. I was out of gratitude that I joined Oblivion, but I can't imagine any other life now. I owe her everything I have, and it pains me that I couldn't say goodbye. I'll be fine. You don't need to worry about me. So much has happened and so quickly. I'm still catching up mentally, but where it concerns Zerolja, I have no regrets. I made my choice and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too. Stopped her from walking her misguided path. Well, we all just kind of stood there and let her power up, essentially. We just pulled the Goku. It's like, yes, don't do the bad thing. Oh no, what are you doing? You're doing the bad thing. There she goes. Just anime trope. Has to happen for the story to happen. I could definitely use some rest. Ooh. What the heck are these foods? Burden of Legacy. Complete the main scenario quest, The Resilient Sun. So yeah. Oh, you get the title, Knight of Alexandria. Yep, again, another chunk. This is how the game sort of petitions out the quest. Whenever you get an achievement, it's like every block. Obviously, I'm not doing that because these blocks could be 6-7 hours long. But, yeah. That'll do it for this chunk. That was both the final story dungeon and the final story trial and the post-trial setup for now what is going to be the climactic action, the final 13 or so quests, it would seem. If you're watching live, there'll be more. If you're watching on YouTube, in the higher quality archive, thank you. There's plenty more to go. I think the last chunk might be just one chunk. We'll see how that goes. Each quest is very different. Some are 10 to 15 minutes long, and others are an hour. But if you want to watch more, there's Final Fantasy XVI whole playthrough, Final Fantasy VII Remake whole playthrough, same thing with 7 Rebirth, a very exhaustive playthrough, as well as the hard mode Platinum Trophy playthrough. Those are all up on the channel, as well as plenty other RPG long form playthroughs if you enjoy this and or the Forehead. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you in the next one. Whew. Wow. It's gonna be a spicy extreme. I'll start working on that this weekend, I guess.